Yeah. So please, everybody, let's go to page 38. On page 38, we have unit number 4. So today we're going to start unit number 4, and the title is about home life. So how you live in your home, the kind of life you have in your house, right? We have 2 pictures. Well, actually we have 4 pictures, but are for 2 different places, right? The first place is in Sweden. The second place is in the United Kingdom. So here you have a Villa Nakros in Sweden, and here you have a container city in the UK. Yes? On exercise number 1, we have to look at the photos. Look at the photo of 2 unusual homes. Choose adjectives in the box to describe them. So if you look these 2 houses, how would you describe them? Let's start with, let me check. Sharisti. Sharisti, if you see Sweden, the house in Villa Nakros, how would you describe it? Try to use this adjective, okay?
Modern.
Okay, it's a modern house, right? What else?
Small.
Yeah, it is small. It's modern, but it's small.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's also beautiful. Do you think it's light or dark?
Light.
Yeah, it's light, right? You can see that it has a lot of light. So here you can see the house from outside, and here how it's inside. Yeah, the house from outside and inside. What about the container city? So let's go with Gonzalo. Gonzalo, what do you think about this house in the UK? Container city. Do you like it? How would you describe it? Gonzalo?
Hi, Miss.
Hello. Hello, Gonzalo. So if you have these 2 houses, right? How would you describe them? Well, the second
Um,
house, the container city.
is modern
Yeah, it's also
and big.
modern. Okay, it's big. Could be big. Do you think it's comfortable?
Uh-huh.
It looks comfortable, kind of. Okay. Do you think that the place it's a quiet place or a noisy place?
Mm, it's quiet.
Okay, it could be a quiet place. Thank you so much, Gonzalo. So today we're gonna see the adjectives, right? And on page 39, you have the key vocabulary. When talking about homes, we have to give adjectives, right? So here we have the opposite. So if it's big, we're gonna have a small. If it's light, what will be? So I'm gonna call the attendance and we're gonna do this exercise. So let me check. Abigail is here. Brisa, is Brisa's here or not? Okay. What about Carlos? Is Carlos here? Daniel, is Daniel here? Dana, yes, Dana is here, right?
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Edson is here. Stephanie, what about Stephanie?
Present, teacher.
Okay, Fernando is here. Gonzalo is here. Harold, I think he's a little bit late. What about Janet? Janet is here.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Jose Luis. Thank you, Jose Luis. Juan Carlos. Juanca is here, right? Kelvin, we don't know anything about Kelvin. Maria Angelica, is Maria Angelica here? Nady, what about Nady?
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Oliver, is Oliver here? What about Pedro? Is Pedro here? Ronatan? Is it
Present.
Okay, thank you. Let's move. Let's go down. Samara is here. Sebastian? Sebastian is here? Yes, he's here. Chariste is
Yes,
here.
teacher.
And what about Jordi? Is Jordi here?
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much. So we're gonna save this. Yes, I'm gonna call a student randomly. So Abigail, let's start with you. Abigail, here we have adjectives, right? And we need to give the opposites. So if we have big, the opposite of big is small. What about light, Abigail? If you have light,
Si no me equivoco, light es liviano o ligero.
yes, but it could be also luminoso. También puede hablar de la luz. Sí, con luz, un lugar iluminado. So which of these adjectives do you think will be the opposite?
Dark.
Dark, right? It will be dark. What about with quiet, Abigail? Quiet. Opposite of quiet?
Tranquilo.
Pardon?
Tranquilo.
Yeah, quiet could be silence. Tranquilo, puede ser silencioso, un lugar. Okay. What is the opposite of quiet? ¿Cuál es lo contrario de quiet? It's quiet, then you have a place with,
Noisy.
yeah, with a lot of noise, right? It's noisy. Noisy. Okay. So here we have noisy. If you have a traditional, the opposite of traditional would be
Modern.
modern. Ugly. What about with ugly? The opposite of ugly. Opposite of ugly would be a house that is ugly. You don't want to enter because it's ugly. But then you have a house that is modern,
Beautiful.
beautiful, right? The opposite of, let me check, the opposite of ugly would be beautiful. And finally, Abigail, uncomfortable.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Thank you so much, Abigail. That's it. Yeah, here you have the adjectives. I'm gonna say them, and please, I want you to repeat them. Sí, los voy a nombrar. Y en sus casas repiten ustedes. So please try to repeat, okay? We have big, right? Big, small, small, light, light. Oh, sorry, here's dark. So we're gonna check that, okay? Here's dark. It's dark. So we have light and we have dark. Then we have a quiet place, right? Quiet. Here you have quiet and noisy. Noisy. Quiet, noisy. Traditional, modern. Ugly, beautiful. So here you have ugly. Sí, en algunas ocasiones la U va a sonar como una A. Ugly. Beautiful. Acuérdense que una T entre dos vocales va a sonar como una R. Beautiful. Right? O como una D. Beautiful. Beautiful. Uncomfortable, comfortable. Uncomfortable, comfortable. Yeah, please pay attention to this word. It's not uncomfortable, it's not comfortable. Si aquí olvídense de mesa, de table. We're gonna say uncomfortable, comfortable. Yes, not table, no comfortable, no. Comfortable. Okay? Yep, that's it. So I'm gonna listen to another student. Voy a escuchar a otro estudiante. Janet, let's go with you. So Janet, please, could you read the first 6 adjectives? ¿Sí puede decir los primeros 6 adjetivos?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Janet. We listen to you.
Big, like, quiet, traditional, ugly, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Okay, thank you so much, Janet. We're gonna go with another student and we're gonna listen the opposite. Okay, Jordi, what about the opposite? Will you say them?
Leo los opuestos.
Yes, please.
Small, dark, noisy, modern, beautiful, comfortable,
No table, comfortable. Comfortable.
comfortable.
Comfortable. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jordi. That's it. So we're gonna try to use these adjectives, right? Because we're gonna read the description of these 2 houses. So read what the people who live in the 2 homes say. Match the descriptions to the homes. So remember that we have 2 houses. We're gonna read this description and match. So for reading, I'm gonna call to Dana. Dana, please, could you read the first description?
¿Lo leo, teacher?
Yes, please. Number 1.
I like my next home. Is the house with lots of live and beautiful view of the river. It has 13
3.
three bedroom and 2 bathroom. My favorite dish is the terrace.
Terrace. The terrace.
Terrace.
We
Where
eat out.
we eat out there in the summer. I love listening to the sound on the water.
Okay, thank you so much. So which house do you think it is? If you read this description, which house do you think it is? Is it the house in Sweden or is it the house in the UK? I love my new home. It's a big house with lots of height and a beautiful view of the river. Has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. My favorite thing is the terrace. We eat out there in summer. I love listening to the sound of the water. So, if you have that description, right, Dana? If you have this description, which house do you think is it? Is the house in Sweden or is the house in the UK?
Sería la segunda, teacher.
The second house, the house in the UK? The house in the UK, in the United Kingdom? La casa en el Reino Unido? Pardon? So what do you think? Remember that it's a big house, right? It's a big house. A beautiful view of the river. My favorite thing is the terrace. So which of these houses do you think has the view to a river? Okay, if it's difficult, we're going to read the second description, yes? So pay attention to the second description. This is my apartment. It's on the 3rd floor. It's not very big. There's only 1 bedroom and a living room, which is also my study. It has a very small balcony and sometimes it's a little noisy. So what do you think? The first description goes with the first picture or the second picture? And the second description with which house goes? So let's try to call to another student, and we're gonna call to Stephanie. Stephanie, the first description with which house do you think it goes?
First,
The first house? The house in Sweden? Okay, so the second description. What about the second description?
okay.
In the UK. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. If you manage to see here in the first picture, right? The house in Sweden. It's a big house with lots of light. Lots of light. Sí, con mucha luz. Tiene mucha luz. A beautiful view of the river. So here you can see the river. Yeah, from this window, you can see the river outside. Whereas the other house, it's not very big, right? It's not very big. There's only 1 bedroom and new room. It has a very small balcony. If you see here the balcony, right? Here is the balcony. It's very small. And sometimes it's a little noisy. So it's noisy. Yeah. So yeah. The first picture is with the first description and the second ones are with the second description. Now, we're going to complete the sentences with the words in the box. Yeah. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to look at the sentences and to read. And then we're gonna continue with Edson. Edson, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to read the sentences and try to complete with the rooms, right? You have a shower in the garage. You have a shower in the balcony. Where? Where do you have a shower? Try to complete these places. Okay?
Number 1 in bathroom.
Okay. Could you read the whole sentence, Edson? ¿Puede leer toda la oración?
You have a shower in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
And number 2, you sleep in the
Where do you sleep?
bedroom.
You sleep in the bedroom? What about number 3?
You eat in living. ¿Qué significa no sé, no estoy seguro si es dining, teacher, dining room.
Dining room. So dining room is the place where you have dinner. It's the place where you have
Okay.
lunch. Yes?
You eat in the dining room.
Yes, you eat in dining room. What about number 4?
No.
Where do you work?
You work in the study.
Yes, you work in the study. Perfect. You work in the study. And number 5, Edson, where do you cook?
You cook in the kitchen.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's correct. Thank you, Edson. So we're gonna go with another student. And this time we're gonna listen to Fernando. So Fernando, where do you watch TV? Where do you walk? Where do you park your car? Yes, could you please complete these sentences?
Yes, you watch TV in the living room.
Okay.
The first place you walk into is the hall.
Yeah, it's the hall, right? That's the first place we walk in when you arrive home, is the hall.
Hall, okay. You park your car in the garage.
Okay.
Children like playing outside on the grass in the yard.
In the yard, perfect. Well, in the garden.
Yeah, you sit on the balcony and watch people on the street.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you sit on the balcony, right? Thank you so much, Fernando. Well, on number 9, you have here yard. It's correct. Children like playing on the grass in the yard. Yeah, you have the front yard and the back yard. Tiene el patio adelante, el patio trasero, right? The front yard and the backyard. And you also have the garden, okay? So everybody, please, I'm gonna repeat the words of the rooms, and please listen and repeat in your houses, okay? The first one is bathroom, bathroom. Then you have bedroom, bedroom. Number 3 is dining room, right? Dining room. Sí, acuérdense de la letra I en inglés, es I, dining room. Then you have study, the study. Then you have kitchen, right? The place where you cook. Kitchen, living room, hall. Then you have the hall. Sí, el hall es como el pasillo. That's the hall. Es por eso que es el primer lugar cuando entra a su casa. It's the hall. Then you have garage, right? Garage. Then it's the yard. On number 9, we're going to write yard. Sí, el patio. Yard. And finally, you have balcony. Balcony. So those are the common places in a house. Now we're going to continue because I need you, please, I need you to look at these words and tell me what's the place in number 1? What's the correct place in number 2? What about number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, we need to write. For example, I think number 4 is the bathroom. I think number 5 is the dining room. I think number 5 is the balcony. I think number 5 is the kitchen. So try to guess. I'm gonna ask some of you, and we're gonna see. Gonzalo, what do you think about places 1, 2, and 3? What about these places, Gonzalo? I think number 1 is, and here we have the places, right? Yes, Gonzalo, don't forget that we're on page 39. This is the key vocabulary, exercise C. So what about the first place? What about the second place? What are their names? Is Gonzalo here or not? No, he's not here. Gonzalo. Okay, let's go with another person, and right now we're gonna listen to Navy. Navy, what do you think about these places, Navy? Number 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about those places? I think number 1 is the bedroom. I think number 1 is the dining room. I think number 1 is the garden. What do you think number 1 is?
Teacher, disculpa, ¿qué significa places?
Places, lugares. You think the rooms and places are, right? Which of the, what do you think the room and places are? ¿Qué lugares cree que son? ¿Qué lugares, qué cuartos? And here we have read about the bathroom, bedroom, dining room, study, kitchen. So what do you think about number 1? Or probably number 2. What about number 2? What is the first place you enter? You walk in. Maybe. What's the first place you walk into? What is the first place when you enter to your house? Is it the kitchen, the yard, the garden, the bathroom, the balcony? Lady, are you here or not?
Number 2 in a hall.
Yes, number 2 is the hall, okay? Number 2 is the hall. Remember that hall es el pasillo, okay? Hall. Okay, what about number 3? What do you think about number 3? So this hall is gonna take us to
Living room.
Do you think that number 3 could be the living room? Yes, could be. Why not? We're gonna check. What about number 4?
Bedroom.
Okay, so we're gonna check if it's the bedroom or the bathroom. Yeah. Thank you so much, Navy. Jose Luis, what do you think about number 5, 6, and 7? Which places are they? Jose Luis, are you here? No, Jose Luis, or you cannot speak? Do you have again problems with your microphone? Or what happened? Probably he left. Okay, Samara. Samara, what do you think about number 5, 6, and 7? Which of those
No.
places would be?
Okay. Number 4 sería kitchen.
Okay,
6
why
is
not?
study home. And 7 balcony.
Number 7, the balcony. And do you have any idea about number 1?
The yard.
Yeah, could be the yard, right? Could be the yard. Yes. So we're gonna listen and check. So everybody, please, I need you to listen and check. And then we're gonna read the listening. But first of all, listen and check. Let me see if I'm sharing the sound. Yeah.
Unit 4, Transcript 4.1, page 39.
This is the floor plan of my apartment. There's only one floor. This is the entrance here, see? Number 1. This is the hall, number 2, and this is the bedroom on the right, number 3. Next to the bedroom is the bathroom, number 4. The living room is here on the left, number 6. It's fairly big, and I have a study in the corner. The kitchen is next to the living room, number 5. You can't enter it from the hall. And here's my favorite place in the apartment, the balcony, number 7. I love sitting out here in the evening.
Okay, so now that we have checked, right, now that we have listened to the audio, we're gonna try to repeat it, yeah? We're gonna try to check. So yeah, some of your answers are correct. So we're gonna try to read. Yep. This is the floor plan of my apartment. There is only one floor, right? Es un departamento solamente de un piso. Yes, one floor, not two floors. This is the entrance. Here, do you see? Number one. This is the entrance. Sí, esta es la puerta de entrada. This is the entrance. This is the hall, number two. So if you have your books, you can write on the picture, right? Si tienen sus libros, pueden escribir ahí en las imágenes, en los números. Number one, the entrance. Number two, the hall. Number three is the bedroom. Yes. This is the bedroom on the right, number three. Next to my bedroom, what does she have or what does he have? Next to the bedroom. Next to the bedroom is the bathroom. Yes, on number five, we have the bathroom. Then we have number six. It's the living room. And here on the corner, you can see the studio. Yes? So the study room, it's inside the living room. Sí, normalmente tenemos cuartos separados para el escritorio, cuartos separados para el living. But here, as it's a small apartment, we're gonna put all in the living room. The studio and the living room. And the living room is here on the left, number six. It's fairly big and I have a study in the corner. The kitchen is next to the living room, number five. So here you can see the kitchen, number five. Is next to the living room. You can enter from the hall, and there's my favorite place in the apartment, the balcony, number seven. I love sitting out there in the evening. Okay, so we have done the whole places, number seven, the balcony. But now, could we please try to complete with the furniture? Yes? So here you have the house, but let's try to put some furniture. This is only the plan, right? Acá solamente tenemos el plano. But now, let's try to put some furniture. Okay? Now, we're gonna continue with... Thank you so much, Samara. Juanca, are you here? Juan Carlos?
Yes.
Okay, Juan Carlos, you have here the two pictures, right?
Two pictures.
Which furniture do you see? Which objects?
Okay. First picture. Oh.
Yeah, okay, let's start with number one, with the Villa Cross. We're gonna talk about Sweden.
Okay. Mirror.
Okay, where do you see the mirror? Where is the mirror? ¿Dónde puede ver el espejo?
Okay. Mirror yo conozco como vidrio, pero...
Well, mirror, you have window, right? Window is
okay.
like ventana. Mirror is el espejo.
Okay, entonces tenemos su desk. Okay.
Desk? Okay, where is the desk?
Creo que es kitchen, es la parte superior, ¿no?
Yes. Here you have the kitchen. What do we have in the kitchen?
Chair, table.
Perfect.
Refrigerator, microwave.
Microwave.
Oh, microwave.
Perfect.
Cupboard, ¿qué sería? Sería como
It comes
almacenamiento.
yes, it comes from the word cup. Si viene la palabra de cup.
Cupboard.
De vasos para colocar dos vasos. Cupboard.
Ah, ok.
Una repisa.
Stove. Stove.
Stove. Stove.
Stove. Okay.
Yeah, could be here the stove, right? Why not?
Sink.
We cannot see, but yeah, all the kitchens have a sink, right? Todas las cocinas tienen su grifo para lavar los platos. Sink.
Creo que esos.
Okay, thank you so much, Juanca. Let's move to the other picture. And here we're gonna listen to Harold. I think Harold is a little busy. So Sebastian, what do you think about the next picture? Which objects, which furniture you managed to see?
¿Cómo dijo, teacher?
On the second picture, right, here the container in the UK. Which objects, which furniture you see? What do you see here on the second house?
TV.
Yeah, we have a television, TV.
Mirror.
Okay, could be a mirror. I cannot see it, but yeah, could be a mirror.
Table.
Okay, here's the table. Yeah, you're right. What else, Sebastian? Do we have sofa? Do we have a shower? Do we have a desk?
Sofa.
Okay, could be a sofa because you remember the description. Let's go back. It's on the third floor. It's not very big. There is only one bedroom and a living room, right? Which is also my study. So could be because in the same room you can have the bedroom, living room, and the study. So it could be a sofa. Do you think there's a microwave here, Sebastian? Do you think there is a microwave here?
No, teacher.
No, right? There isn't a microwave here. Microwave, microondas. No microwaves. Okay, so let's try to complete here. Which of the home furnishings can go in the living room? Which one in the kitchen? Which one in the bedroom? What about the bathroom? So we're gonna try to move the furniture to the different rooms, right? What we are doing right now. Vamos a tratar de escribir acá, responder cuál de estos muebles, objetos could be in the living room, which one in the kitchen, what about the bedroom, the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds for this activity. Okay, we're gonna have 30 seconds. And I'm gonna call to.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Lisa. Is everything fine? Give me a second because I'm gonna put you that you're in retard. You're late. Okay, Sharisti, what do you think about the living room? Which of these furniture would you put in a living room?
Living room and table.
Okay.
Sofa.
Yes. In the living room you have your sofa. What else? Only two things? Table and sofa?
TV.
Yes, a TV. What about this word? Do you understand what is a bookshelf? Bookshelf. So here you can see in the second picture, right? On the second picture you have bookshelves. It's a place where you're gonna put your books. So Sharisti, where will you go the bookshelves?
No lo entendí, teacher. ¿Me lo puede repetir, por favor?
Yeah, sure. Bookshelves comes from the word book, right? Here you have book. So it's a place, it's a furniture where you're gonna put your books. So you have this book, you have read it, and you put in the bookshelf. What is a bookshelf?
Un estante para libros.
Yes. Una librería o un estante para libros, okay. Bookshelves. Where do you think the bookshelves go? In the living room, the kitchen, in the bathroom? In your house, where do you have the bookshelves?
The living room.
Okay, in the living room, right? What about the kitchen, Sharisti?
The stove and refrigerator. Chair, table.
What do you think about microwave?
Microwave.
Yeah, we're gonna repeat this word one more time. Yes, Sharisti? Refrigerator. Refrigerator. Thank you. What about the bedroom? What do you think about bedroom? Which furniture would you put in a bedroom?
Closet.
Okay, yeah, you have a closet.
Mirror.
What? Yeah, a mirror, right?
TV.
Yes.
Bookshelves.
Why not? What is essential furniture in a bedroom? What is essential furniture? Where do you sleep? Yeah. In a bedroom, there is a furniture that is important. What is that furniture?
Bed.
Pardon? Yeah, the bed. And Sharisti, let's go with the bathroom. What about the bathroom? Which furniture will go to the bathroom?
Shower.
Okay, the shower. What was the place where you wash your hands?
Toilet.
Toilet.
Mirror.
Yeah, of course, a mirror. And a sink, right? A sink. Do you remember what's a sink? A sink is the place where you wash your hands, okay? Sink es el lavamanos. Yeah, that's it. O el grifo para lavarse la mano. Okay, that's sink.
Sink.
Thank you so much, Sharisti. That was perfect. Okay, let's see if Nate is here, but yeah, I hope that you are completing this part on your books. Sí, espero que estén completando esta parte en sus cuadernos. Because those are the typical furniture that you have on your rooms, right? On your bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room, table, chair, sofa, TV, mirror, bookshelves, cupboard, microwave, refrigerator. In your bedroom, you have your bed, your closet, could be a chair, why not? Someone's have a desk, someone's no. It depends on you. Yes? So why is important this? Why is important the furniture and the rooms? Because I want you to describe your house. So this is gonna be the homework. Everybody please pay attention. I want you to draw a simple floor plan of your home, right? Show the plan to a partner and describe your home. But in this case, we're not gonna show the plan to a partner. You're gonna send me your plan to the teacher and describe your home. Please don't forget to use the adjectives, right? Don't forget to use adjectives. It's beautiful, it's comfortable. I have a bed in my bedroom. It's comfortable. Let me check. Here we have examples. My favorite thing is the terrace. It has a very small balcony. Yes, small balcony. So try to use the adjectives to describe the rooms, the furniture. I'm gonna give you an example. For example, here you have the plan, right? You can say, I have 3 toilets or I have 3 bathrooms. An important thing would be, what's the difference between toilet and bathroom? ¿Sí? ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre toilet y bathroom? Anybody that knows? ¿Alguien sabe la respuesta? What's the difference between a toilet and a bathroom? Yes, Fernando?
Bathroom, creo que es en sí el lugar, o sea, el cuarto, digamos, de baño, y el toilet es como que el inodoro, pues.
Okay, yeah, it's one explanation. That's one explanation, it's perfect. Another explanation is that toilet is going to be called toilet. Yeah, it's only because you have the toilet. That's correct. Sí, algunos ponen toilet solamente porque ahí está el inodoro. Que inodoro se dice toilet. Yes, but it also comes from French, pero también viene del francés, que toilet in French también es baño. But bathroom is where you have the bath. We're gonna see that word. See? Where you have a bath. A bath is una tina. B-A-T-H, right? Bath is una tina. So bathroom is a place where you can take a shower. So normally when you go out, when you go, I don't know, to Ventura Mall, so you have toilets, right? But in your house, you have bathroom because you can take showers. Yeah, basically that's the difference. Toilet because you have a toilet, but bathroom because you have a bath. Yeah, and you can take a shower. Sí, se les va a llamar bathroom cuando puedan ducharse, cuando tengan una tina o una ducha. That's a bathroom. Okay, so it's clear the homework. I want you to draw a simple floor plan. Yeah, I know that some of you are civil engineering, but it doesn't have to be an splendid plan, right? Or a perfect plan. I just want a simple plan, simple floor plan. And if your houses are about 2 floors, so try to do only 1 floor. Okay, only 1 floor. So you draw the plan, and then you describe your home, please. Describe your home. Like for example, here, right? This example. This is the floor plan of my house. Okay, let me move this. Of my apartment, of my house. There is only 1 floor. This is the entrance, and you can put numbers. In that way, I'm gonna know which place is which. So this is the entrance. Here you have a hall. Here's the dining room. Then on the right is the kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen with lots of light. My bedroom is dark. Yep. Try to use the places of your house with adjectives, okay? In the bedroom, in the main bedroom, I have a closet, a television, right? In my sister's bedroom, there isn't a television. Or in the living room, we have 3 sofas or 4 sofas and 2 tables, right? It's a big living room. It's a small living room. I don't have a yard. I have a beautiful yard. Sitting in a patio. I have a beautiful and big yard. Yeah, is it clear, the homework? So, in order to see if it's clear, I'm gonna ask to, let me check. Dana, could you repeat the homework? What's gonna be the homework about? Or probably, yes? Okay, Dana, we'll listen to you.
¿Qué me dijo, teacher? ¿Me lo puede repetir, por favor?
Yeah, could you explain the homework? What's the homework for tomorrow? What's the homework? I want you to do exercise number 7. What's exercise number 7 about? Dana? Or probably Brisa. Brisa, could you tell me, please, what's the homework?
¿Qué muebles tengo en mi casa?
Yes, I want you to draw, right? Entonces dibujan. Draw a simple floor plan. Un plano de su casa. Un plano simple. Yeah, I don't want an excellent plan. So draw a simple floor plan of your home and describe your home. Yeah, on one side you're gonna describe your home. En un lado o en la parte de abajo describen su casa.
Mi hogar. Lo que me gusta y lo que no.
Yes, and you can tell me your favorite room. What's your favorite room? Okay, my favorite place, like here in the example, right? I'm gonna show you. And here's my favorite place in the apartment. The balcony, number 7. Yes, the balcony, number 7. I love sitting out here in the evening. I love this place because it's light, it's quiet. Yeah, so the purpose is to use adjectives. El objetivo, el propósito es usar los adjetivos. Los adjetivos, los cuartos, el vocabulario de los cuartos, vocabulario de los muebles. Yes, my favorite place is the yard because it's big and beautiful. I have lots of plants, flowers. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna put the homework at the Richmond platform. In that way you can send here. Sí, voy a poner de una vez la tarea here at the Richmond platform. So you can put it here. Yeah, here you have an example. If you want, I can send you this example. Si gustan, si quieren, puedo pasarles este ejemplo. But it depends on you. So your homework is to do number 7. Draw a simple floor plan of your home and describe your home. Explain what you like and don't like about it. Use a lot of adjectives, okay? So, everybody please, shall we move to page 40? We're gonna go to page 40 and we're gonna continue talking about different places, different homes, a roof over your head. A roof, right? Un techo, a roof over your head. We're gonna practice there is, there are, and we're gonna talk about people's homes, how people live. So here we have a listening activity, but before listening, we're gonna try to match these images. Here you have the title, right? Les enfants de Don Quixote. And we're gonna talk about Don Quixote. Who is Don Quixote? Look at the photos and find the images of the words in the box. So where can you see a street? Where can you see a square? What about river? What about a tent? A protester? What about camping? Yes? And for this activity, who's gonna help me? Nady? Nady, could you help me, please? Where do you see a street? In which of these pictures do you see a street? A street is where people walk, right? Yes, Nady?
Teacher, disculpa, no la escuché bien. ¿Podría volver a repetirme la pregunta?
Yeah, we're gonna do exercise 1. Nady, look at the photos and find the images of the words in the box. For example, if we have a street, where do you see a street in these pictures? What about square, river, tent? Where do you see a street? A street, calle. ¿En cuál de estas imágenes puede ver a street?
En 4OC.
Yep, here you have the street, right? Also on picture D, well, no, this is not a street. This is another thing that is here. But yeah, on picture C, you have a street. There you can see the street. Nady, what about square? Remember in Santa Cruz, we have the main square, 24 de septiembre, right? That's the main square. What about here?
D.
B or D?
D.
Yeah, picture D, right? This is a square. This is a square. People usually go to the square and take a seat or eat a ice cream or talk with people, talk with friends. Yeah, that's the common things to do on a square. What about river?
A.
Picture A, here's the river, right? What about tent?
B.
Yeah, on picture B, on picture A, on picture C, on picture D, right? Las tiendas. Well, tent, como no son tiendas de compras, pero las tiendas para dormir, ¿no? Estas tiendas. Tent. What about protester? Where can you see protester? A protester. A person that protests.
A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, you can see in the four pictures. Okay, why not? Yeah, they could be protesters. And camp? Where do you see camp?
A, B, C, and D.
Okay, in the four pictures, right? You can see that they are camping in their camps. Okay. So today we're going to talk about Les Enfants de Don Quixote. Most people in the world have a roof over their head, but other people are not so lucky. They have no home. They are homeless. The children of Don Quixote want to help. Okay? So here you have a new word. Acá tenemos una nueva palabra, that is homeless. Las personas que no tienen un hogar, homeless. Okay? They have no home. They are homeless. So we're talking about the children of Don Quixote. So everybody please, I need you to listen and number the photos in the correct order. So here you have the photos, right? If you listen that it's a river, so that could be number 1. If you listen that it's a square, so that could be letter D, right? And that could be number 2. Or if you listen that it's on a street, that could be number 3. So everybody please, we're gonna listen to this audio. Pay attention.
Transcript 4.2, page 40, exercise 3.
Hello, Patrick. Thanks for talking to me. I'm Hugo.
Bonjour. Sorry, good morning. Nice to meet you.
So tell me, Patrick, what's all this about?
Well, we're here to protest about the problems of homeless people. It's very expensive to buy or rent a place to live here in Paris. Lots of people live on the streets. We're here to help them, to try and help them. It's a very serious problem. There are thousands and thousands of homeless people in France.
I see. One question, Patrick. Are there protests in other cities in France?
Yes, in lots of other cities, Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon, all the big cities. It's a national protest, Hugo. It's a national problem.
Can you show me around the camp, Patrick?
Yes, sure, come with me. Look, here are all the tents. There are about 300, I think. There are lots of protesters here.
How many, do you know?
I don't know exactly. Maybe 400, maybe 500. Look, there are tents here, along the river, and over there too, in the square. Come on, let's take a look inside one of the tents. Bonjour, Léo. This is Léonore.
Good morning. Can you show us your tent?
Yes, of course. Come in. Well, this is our tent. There are 2 beds and there's a lamp. And that's it. It's a small tent. There are 2 of us in this tent. And our bags, that's all. The street is our living room. Look, there's a table. And some chairs and lamps.
Are there any showers?
No, there aren't. But there are some restrooms.
Is there a place where you can bathe?
No, there isn't. But there are hostels where you can take a shower for 2 or 3 euros. It's okay if you are on the street for 1 or 2 nights. But it's very difficult when you are really homeless.
Thanks, Leonore.
De rien. Ciao.
Okay. Do you manage to put the pictures in the correct order? Yeah, to see which picture is number 1, what's the second picture, the third one. Give me a second. Listen to Patrick, right? Patrick is talking. Patrick is a Frenchman, one of the protesters, talking to a reporter. Number the photos in the order Patrick talks about them. So what is the first picture that you number? What's picture number 1? For this activity, I'm gonna need the help of Okay, Brisa. Could you help me please, Brisa? What's the first picture that you listen?
Teacher.
Yes? Hello?
Disculpe un momentito. ¿Podría por favor retirarme de la clase? Es que tengo que ir al laboratorio de física.
Right now? Okay,
Yes.
you may leave. Okay. Yeah,
Thank you,
it's
teacher.
okay. Don't forget to do the homework. Okay, I'm gonna publish at the Richmond platform.
B, teacher?
Do you think letter B is the first picture?
Sí. Yes.
Could be. Because
Number 1, ¿no?
yes, the first one. Puede ser, pero ese es el momento en que se empiezan a hablar con una de las protestadoras, right? I think that's later. Let's try to listen one more time, please, everybody. Sí, vamos a tratar de escuchar una vez más.
Okay.
Remember
to put in the correct order the pictures.
Transcript 4.2, page 40, exercise 3.
Hello, Patrick. Thanks for talking to me. I'm Hugo.
Bonjour. Sorry, good morning. Nice to meet you.
So tell me, Patrick, what's all this about?
Well, we're here to protest about the problems of homeless people. It's very expensive to buy or rent a place to live here in Paris. Lots of people live on the streets. We're here to help them, to try and help them. It's a very serious problem. There are thousands and thousands of homeless people in France.
I see. One question, Patrick. Are there protests in other cities in France?
Yes, in lots of other cities, Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon, all the big cities. It's a national protest, Hugo. It's a national problem.
Can you show me around the camp, Patrick?
Yes, sure, come with me. Look, here are all the tents. There are about 300, I think. There are lots of protesters here.
How many, do you know?
I don't know exactly, maybe 400, maybe 500. Look, there are tents here, along the river, and over there too, in the square. Come on, let's take a look inside one of the tents. Bonjour, Léo. This is Léonore.
Good morning. Can you show us your tent?
Yes, of course. Come in. Well, this is our tent. There are 2 beds and there's a lamp. And that's it. It's a small tent. There are 2 of us in this tent. And our bags, that's all. The street is our living room. Look, there's...
Okay, we're gonna listen until that part. So, Brisa, what do you think? Which picture is number 1? Remember that Patrick is showing around, right? What is the first thing that he shows?
Sí, teacher?
No, I think C is the last one. That's number 4. That's the last picture. But if it's the first one, and we're gonna show the tents, we're gonna show the camp. Along the river, you can see a lot of tents along the river. Then you can see also tents on the main square. So what do you think, Brisa?
¿Puede repetir, teacher, por favor?
Okay.
O sea,
Yes, what I want you to do is to put the pictures in the correct order. Yes? So the first thing that you listen is that Patrick is showing around the place, showing around the camp. And he says that there are lots of tents along the river. So what is the first picture? Si escucha esa primera oración, ¿cuál sería la primera imagen? There are lots of tents along the river.
Ay, teacher, es que como empieza hablando Patrick, no sé si es la A, bueno, la D, no sé.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's A and then D. Yeah, perfect. First of all, you have the picture A. You have lots of tents along the river. Sí, aquí podemos ver muchas tiendas a lo largo del río. Along the river. Even in front of this line, you have more tents. ¿Sí? Y este es el río Sena. Estamos en París ahorita. So here you have the Seine River and you have the tents. Then on the square you have also tents, right? Near here is the Louvre. So here you have also tents. So number 1, number 2, and now what's number 3? What's the third picture? Y ahora, ¿cuál sería la tercera? Now we're going to talk with one of the protesters. We're going to talk with Leonor.
B?
Yes, picture B is the third picture. And Leonor is going to introduce us her house, right? Her tent. She has 2 lamps, 3 beds, but there isn't a bathroom, so they cannot take a shower. Yeah, thank you so much, Brisa. So yeah, that's the correct order. First of all, picture A, then picture D, and then you have picture B, and finally picture C. That's the correct order, okay? So now, listen again and correct the statements. We're gonna finish with this activity. Yes, everybody please pay attention. We're gonna finish with this activity. I want you to listen and check the mistakes in these 6 sentences. ¿Sí? Hay un error en cada oración. Listen and check the mistake. So, the protest is about homeless people in Paris, true or false? Hundreds of people are homeless in France. Is it only in France? Is it only in Paris? They have 50 tents in the camps. Do they have only 50? Leonor has 1 bed in her tent. Does she have only 1 bed? The camp has restrooms and showers. What about restrooms and showers? Life isn't difficult on the streets. Is it difficult? It's not difficult. So it's for you. I want you please to listen and check. Let's listen from the beginning.
Page 40, Exercise 3.
Hello, Patrick. Thanks for talking to me. I'm Hugo.
Bonjour. Sorry, good morning. Nice to meet you.
So tell me, Patrick, what's all this about?
Well, we're here to protest about the problems of homeless people. It's very expensive to buy or rent a place to live here in Paris. Lots of people live on the streets. We're here to help them, to try and help them. It's a very serious problem. There are thousands and thousands of homeless people in France.
I see. One question, Patrick. Are there protests in other cities in France?
Yes, in lots of other cities, Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon, all the big cities. It's a national protest, Hugo. It's a national problem.
Can you show me around the camp, Patrick?
Yes, sure, come with me. Look, here are all the tents. There are about 300, I think. There are lots of protesters here.
How many, do you know?
I don't know exactly, maybe 400, maybe 500. Look, there are tents here, along the river, and over there too, in the square. Come on, let's take a look inside one of the tents. Bonjour, Léo. This is Léonore.
Good morning. Can you show us your tent?
Yes, of course. Come in. Well, this is our tent. There are 2 beds and there's a lamp. And that's it. It's a small tent. There are 2 of us in this tent. And our bags, that's all. The street is our living room. Look, there's a table. And some chairs and lamps.
Are there any showers?
No, there aren't. But there are some restrooms.
Is there a place where you can bathe?
No, there isn't. But there are hostels where you can take a shower for 2 or 3 euros. It's okay if you are on the street for 1 or 2 nights. But it's very difficult when you are really homeless.
Thanks, Leonore.
De rien. Ciao.
Okay, so we have listened. Now we have to check the mistakes, right? And for this, we're gonna call to Abigail. Yes, Abigail, could you tell me, please, what are the mistakes in sentences 1, 2, and 3? What are the mistakes? The protest is about homeless people in Paris. Hundreds of people are homeless in France. They have 50 tents in the camp. So, Abigail, what's the mistake?
A lo que escuché en el tercero no eran 50, sino que eran 100
300, right?
or 300.
Yeah, they have 300 tents in the camp. Okay, perfect. What about 1 and 2? Where else did you listen? Is the protest about homeless people in Paris? Is it only in Paris?
A lo que escuché, sí.
No, it's not only in Paris, because it's also in Lyon, Marseille, in other cities, right, from France. So the protest is about homeless people in France. Sí, no solamente en la ciudad de París, en la capital, but it's in France. It's in the whole country. Sí, es en todo el país. So here on number 1, the mistake is Paris. The protest is about homeless people in France. And Abigail, number 2, hundreds of people are homeless in France. What's the mistake? Is it hundreds?
El segundo no lo escuché muy bien.
Okay, so we're gonna try. If you can listen one more time, I think it's around here. Yeah, listen.
Yes, in lots of other cities, Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon, all the big cities. It's a national protest, Hugo. It's a national problem.
Can you show me around the camp, Patrick?
Yes, sure, come with me. Look, here are all the tents. There are about 300, I think. There are lots of protesters here.
How many, do you know?
I don't know exactly, maybe 400, maybe 500. Look, there are tents here, along the river, and over there too, in the square. Come on, let's take a look inside one of the tents. Bonjour, Léo. This is Léonore.
Okay, I think it wasn't from there. So, Abigail, what do you think? Hundreds of people are homeless in France? Do you think it are hundreds? ¿Cree que solamente son cientos de personas? Or thousands of people?
Thousands.
Yes, thousands of people are homeless in France. You have to know that Paris, it's an expensive city, right? So in order to pay the rent, it's difficult because it's very expensive. So here it's thousands of people are homeless in France, okay? Millares de personas son homeless in France. Okay, thank you so much, Abigail. That was correct. Shall we move with another student? And we're gonna go with Ronatan. Ronatan, let's finish this. Yep. So now, talking about Leonor, right? The girl, one of the protesters. Leonor has one bed in her tent. What's the mistake here? Was it Ronatan that left the class? Okay, Ronatan.
Creo que falta, teacher, porque menciona que son two beds.
Two beds, perfect, Ronatan. Yeah, Leonor has two beds in her tent. What about number 5? The camp has restrooms and showers. Yeah, you can take a shower in the camp. Or not.
No.
No, you cannot take a shower, right? So the camp doesn't have restrooms and showers. There isn't any shower. Okay, it doesn't have. And Ronatan, what about number 6? Life isn't difficult on the streets? Is it difficult or not?
Yes, teacher, me menciona que es very difficult.
Yeah, life is very difficult on the streets. Thank you so much, Ronatan. Yeah, so that's number 6. Life is very difficult on the streets. Okay. So everybody please pay attention because we're going to stay in this exercise. Tomorrow we're going to talk about there is, there are. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to see the grammar part. Mañana vamos a hablar la parte gramatical. When you describe a place, right? When you describe the different things that you have in your room. So please, don't forget to do the homework. Yeah. I'm going to put it right now at the Richmond platform. Voy a ponerlo en este instante en la plataforma de Richmond. La tarea de dibujar un plano de su casa. Si tienen una casa de 2 pisos, pueden solamente hacer de un piso. El primer piso o el segundo piso. Okay? So draw the plan. Try to do the furniture. Put some numbers. Sí, escriban algunos números. And start writing. Start describing your house. So here you can see the entrance. It's number 1. Yeah. Sí, aquí pueden ver la entrada. Es el número 1. Then you have the hall. Then there's a beautiful bedroom with lots of sofas or with lots of beds, with a mirror, with a big mirror, right? My bed is very comfortable. And please tell me your favorite room. What's your favorite room? Sí, me avisan cuál es su cuarto favorito y por qué. My favorite place is the garden, is the yard, because I have a lot of flowers, beautiful trees, okay? I play with my dogs, with my pets, something like that. Any question about the homework? Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Lisa. So that will be all for today. Yeah, we have learned to describe the house. We're gonna stop right now. See you tomorrow. Take care. Don't forget, please, to do the homework, and that's it. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Have a beautiful afternoon.
Teacher, ¿hasta qué hora hay que presentarlo?
You have until tomorrow. Si tienen hasta mañana. Mañana hasta la noche. Hasta medianoche.
Ya, teacher, gracias.
Okay, welcome.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
teacher.
no. Okay, goodbye, Sharisti. Goodbye, Brisa. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Bye, miss.
Bye-bye.